As ever, we have a packed half hour of investment advice lined up for you here on Smart Money. A very warm welcome. I'm Vikram Oza. And after the whole ULIP versus mutual fund spat, the IRDA, in a manner of speaking, has accepted that ULIPs were expensive and have come out with guidelines to make them more investor-friendly. Now it looks like the IRDA will shift focus to universal life insurance policies, or ULPs. ULPs, like ULIPs, they combine investment and insurance. One part of the premium for such policies actually goes to buy life insurance and another gets invested in bonds or equities. The IRDA is looking to make ULPs now less risky because investors can be exposed to very high risks. And as the policyholder gets older, more money is used for the insurance cover and less money gets invested. In such a situation, the premium goes up, and if the policyholder is not able to pay the higher premium to keep the policy alive, it lapses, and the customer, the consumer, loses that money. But now, with ULIPs turning unattractive, life insurers are pushing universal life policies, what we understand as ULPs. And two such policies that are being sold now are traditional Reliance Super Invest Assure Plan by Reliance Life Insurance, and then there is also Secure Dreams. This one is coming from Max New York Life Insurance. About 40% of Reliance Life Insurance's new business premium comes from sales of universal life policies. We'll talk about ULPs a little later here and give you a broader understanding of what it means and how you can invest over there. But really, the insurance space has been in the news. While all the attention has been focused on insurance companies withdrawing cashless claims, the Apex Consumer Court in Maharashtra, and this is significant, the court has directed that it is the doctor, not the insurer, who can decide whether a case requires emergency medical attention or not. The Maharashtra State Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission has said, and I'm going to quote them over here, "An insurance company's officials are not experts who can decide whether a particular case is of medical emergency or not. It is for the expert doctor in the field to give an opinion if this is a case of medical emergency or not." The observation was in connection to a case, in fact, in which the New India Assurance Company, one of the firms that have withdrawn cashless claims, has rejected the insured's claim on the grounds that the operation that she underwent was unnecessary. Not only did the court award this claim, but has also asked the company to pay the insured an additional 5,000 rupees on the grounds of mental harassment. So if you feel that you have been wronged and your claims are unduly rejected, you could take recourse in court. In fact, joining us now on the phone line to explain what this means for you is Deepak Yohannan. He's CEO of MyInsuranceClub.com. How significant is this ruling that insurance companies are not going to decide the nature of the emergency and whether a certain procedure is required or not? Deepak?
Vikram, I think it's a great ruling from a consumer point of view. But very frankly, if the facts are correct, there's no reason for an insurance company to reject it per se. Insurance companies consult doctors on their panel, and probably they've come to a conclusion after that.
Right. But does this empower, Deepak, by coming out with this kind of ruling, doesn't it empower the insured more and more?
Yes, it is definitely a step forward for the insurer, for the insured individual out here, wherein there is a clear case wherein an insurance claim has been rejected, and once you make an appeal, you can really get your claim. So it's a very positive message which has gone out.
So will this case and the ruling in this case be used in times ahead for redressal of this nature?
Of course, it should increase the count of people taking up their cases individually and going and saying that my claim is actually true. And I think if the claim is genuine, the chances are that the rejection levels would be really rare. In this case, it is an emergency situation which was being questioned.
Right.
And probably there are some facts behind it which hasn't come out completely in the article.
Fair enough. Deepak, thanks very much for joining us. It does kind of clear the air and it does empower the insured, which is the key really for investors like you and me. At Bloomberg UTV.com. We take a small break and return with all the action on the US markets as we do the countdown. That's directly from the US. It's coming up in just a bit. Stay with us.